Welcome to another how-to video with advanced electronics. My name is Ray. In today's video, we'll be discussing the config tool, also known as PC-NET-022. The purpose and intent of the PC-NET-022 as a new streamlined tool is to support your Generation 2 panels. It also supports the MX Pro 4, the MX Pro 5, your network peripherals, and the Go panel. It will open up your NCF files, which are from your legacy panels, which has to be saved in a 7.0 or higher version of the MX Pro configuration tool. The config tool PC-NET-022 is also available on the website. So navigate to your menu, tech support and software download, MX Pro and other software, fill in your company details, verify that you are not a robot, and then proceed to the download page. Download the configuration tool, latest version. Once it's downloaded, access the folder and double click on the setup file to install the software. Once the software is installed, we can then go to your start menu, all apps, and an advanced folder is where you'll find the config tool. You can right click and then you can pin to your start, or you can create a shortcut onto your desktop. To open the file, double click on the config tool. The software opens up with a few limited options and a blank canvas. If you are connected to a panel, you can click on the show terminal and you get details about the panel you are connected to. The show terminal also sort of brings up a virtual screen on your PC that you can certainly use to navigate through the panel menus. To transfer information to the PC, you go to Communications and Transfer to PC. In order for you to transfer back to your panel, Communications and Transfer to Product. In this case, the transfer to product is grayed out because we haven't got a configuration. USB drivers, which supports the A to B type lead, is automatically bundled when installing the software. If you have got an RS-232, you can use the fine ports available, and then you'll have a drop down of different COM ports which you'll be able to select. So in this example, we'll add in a product from the add products list. The software layout has three major working areas. So you've got your site navigator, which lets you view the panels and the panel details. You also get a summary, which is in the middle. Compared to the PC-NET-023, no major changes, although you might find some noticeable name changes. So whereas it says site list on the MX Pro config tool, it says site navigator on the PC-NET-022. You got your ribbon or your toolbar where you would find a number of icons to assist with programming and functionality. The layout remains unchanged apart from noticeable name changes. For example, if you highlight over the output group cause and effects, the new software says output groups. On the MX Pro config tool, it says view edit output group cause and effects. So a few additional icons and location changes in terms of your panel details or product details is now on the right hand side, whereas on the MX Pro config tool your product details was on the bottom left. You have got your detail editor So for this, we'll select our ring and styles. On the detail editor, we'll give details about the description of your devices, event qualifiers, and it's now streamlined design suitable for installs and technicians. So if we just selected a ring and style, we can see the ring and style details here. When programming devices, well, devices handled using a simple grid layout, which allows for faster add removing of devices, quick editing tools for your detectors, your I/O modules, and ancillary founders. It clearly emphasizes on ease of use rather than deep detail. Cause and effects programming. So it provides simplified cause and effects programming selection. So we've got our name change is one of the changes on your config tool. Relocation of the programming options. So your inputs are now located on the top right hand corner, whereas on the MX Pro configuration tool, it's on the bottom left of your toolbar. So everything is sort of built around a simple, straightforward architecture. On the false alarm management, so a different layout, still supports your alarm verification. The drop down menu to select a type A or type B. It supports alarm calm and building areas. So you can certainly add in building areas using alarm verification. So the config tool condenses the programming options, reduces the number of icons. You have got some new icons that are added in for filtering and settings. An example here would be on your networking. So on your network, your sector control, keys accepted from sectors, and your operation accepted from sectors are now under the same tab. So the new config tool has got a modern UI, simplified layout, ribbon toolbar, similar to Microsoft Office, suited for quick configuration and commissioning. So additional features would be minimalistic cloud configuration options for your panel. So if you do have advanced live on site, you can upgrade your base card. And then you can enable the advanced cloud monitoring. And then you'll be able to put in all your required IP settings. The software has a cleaner and more simpler user flow. Additional features to obtain a site and product overview. So if we did have a few devices on here, you can go to your site menu and have an overview of the number of devices on your panel. Okay, simpler access to convert the panel if you are requiring multi-loops. Ease of identifying hardware when updating your base card. Virtual terminal tool. And it allows you to connect to the panel in any access level. You also have an additional function so that you can check the firmware to allow for any debugging. The software will also allow you to open up NCF file formats, which are saved in your legacy software version 7.0 or higher. Thanks for watching this video. If you have found the video useful, please visit our website where you'll find more links to our online videos.